Alrighty, let's give it a second to load properly. Hello. There we go. There we are, now it's smooth. Hello and welcome to round 8 of Formula 2 qualifying here on the beautiful Brazil circuit. You can see it is a flat in the third sector, but very interesting in honestly all of the corners circuit built by Monkman, the original founder of the server. And we are looking at a very nice qualifying session here indeed. Actually, let's go on board for the outlap, since that's a little less important. Let's go on board with the current championship leader, MM7. So I'll give you the same piece of advice that I gave Jordy. Say the time first and then the word green flags, because Spike was already like out the door when you yeah. So that's you know, in the future, just to say the time first. Once again, I am not race directing today. I am a mere observer, which is very relaxing. Currently, who's that? Looks like Dimux and Spike are at the front. So I'll actually watch them because I do want to see their fast laps. Spike currently leading them through the third sector now, through the beautiful chicane. They're going a little bit of desync there, but nothing too bad. And then we will see the first fast lap of the day. Spike already going onto the wood there just a little bit, having some fun with it. And now backs off as he approaches the last corner. Oh, he really is slowing them down. I don't understand what he's doing here. I am so fucking confused to what that start was to qualifying by Spike and Dimux. Like, they had perfectly clear air ahead of them and probably full tanks of curse, and they waited and they bunched the pack up in the last corner. Like, the fuck? And now Spike was trying to wood boost, but he hit a slowdown LMAO. And now he's in the wall and he's crashed another guy. Spike and Mass Gaming, you are now no longer on fast laps and you must yield to any car behind that catches you. You cannot impede. Yeah, no idea. Spike, yeah. Yeah, that was a little strange there. Well, we can go behind. We can pick up with Spooky. Oh, Spike very wide there, but not on a fast lap, so it doesn't matter. Pick up with Spooky Scary and the beautiful Carlin here. And as we follow him on an onboard through the last corner now. Probably actually on a fast lap. Yeah, we see him boost there. So we'll see behind whether anybody is going for a fast lap. Boren does not use curse, so I assume he's not on a fast lap then. Further behind, the ART driver, CEO of Sigma. Maybe, we'll see whether he uses his curse here. And he does, so we are going to go on an onboard lap with the ART of CEO of Sigma. Through the first sector here, very nicely hooked up through that chicane as the MP goes off track there, maybe not MP. Very nice through that chicane actually, wow, kept a lot of speed up now up the hill. Max speed as Quantos is flying around the track. Quantos, stop. Ooh, a little wide there. I was gonna say very clean so far, but goes a little wide out of the hairpin. now into the long left-hander to the chicane here, the triple apex chicane. Very difficult to master, but you can take it easy flat once you figured it out. Coming onto the 3 straights here, the back straights, using any of the curves that you have left, then keeping it tight there through that very fast corner, and then lifting very early here for the final corner, actually trying to get a lot of curves. Oh, and has he not? Ah, okay, so he abandoned that lap, but he was still going very fucking fast. I guess he just saved his curves, and that's him spinning on the first corner, and he's gonna immediately regret abandoning that lap because this one's also toast. No recovery possible. Let's go up to Spike again. Let's see if he is boosting here. And it does not seem to be the case. But also the engine sound is kind of fucked, so I don't know what that's about.
Peffz, can I have an invite to the lobby?
So Spike is looking to go on a fast lap here, I think. And there is that curse boost. We'll invite Alfie here real quick. But you can still see through the first corner, he is in the wall! And that's a huge collision! Crash! Yellow flags for sector. Massive crash there. Wonderful to be on board, and Alfie cost us a little bit of that moment, but it was still very epic to watch. Wow. So Spike definitely at the moment not on a fast lap. I think we can say that for sure. We'll see how Boren is doing in the high-tech up ahead. Oh no, just behind actually. Looking hooked up through the second sector so far here. Uses a little bit of his boost. He's gonna catch a lot of these cars though. Keeps it nice and flat through the chicane. A little bit of desync here. Oh, and there's a collision. Oh, and he has to back out of it.
They found the phone to commentate quality.
Spike caused a crash there, LMAO. Wait, I have to send to Alfie. Hello, Alfie.
Hello, hello. Sorry, I've just seen the replay. We had a huge crash and I've just blocked that. That's my bad.
No worries. I just deafened in the other call, so now you're, you can also, or I can actually hear you.
Perfect. You might just have to let me know who we're watching on the stream, and then I'll switch to spectate them.
We're currently on board with the red high-tech of Boren Asteroid as he comes around the first corner, looking really tidy through the chicane, keeping a lot of speed up. Under curse now catching Dimux up ahead in the Trident. Is going to be looking to dispatch of that car quickly so that he is not impeded. Doesn't use curse up the hill, chooses to save it, which is an interesting strategy. Long, beautiful lift through that 180 and then into the hairpin, takes a nice tight apex. Very fast on the exit actually, wow.
Yeah, I can give you some updates on times here. So Boren at the moment is already very fast with a 14.1, which I believe it's second or third fastest time. Spooky Scary currently on pole at the moment. He's going to use his curves down the back straight here. We'll have to see. It doesn't look like it'll be impeding. It's a very good lap at the moment. He could take provisional pole at the moment. Oh, has he gone wide there? I don't know if that was just my stream or...
Alfie, I do want to say, this weather looks kind of like shit, so I'm just going to overwrite that to beautiful extra sunny weather with 2-Tech-1 that I got from RecoveryKings.net.
oh, right, and that was Boren over the line to finish, but I'll interrupt there. Skill Max, I believe, has just taken pole on the very last lap, getting the first 113. 113.9, a really, really good lap. Boren couldn't improve on his previous time. Yeah, that's a 14.1. That'll put him in the top 5, the top 6, but I need to check exactly where now. Who are we looking at now? See if I can find any of the timings. So the first few already crossing the line. Yeah, the top 12 are across the line now.
Mass Gaming
So
just crashed across the line. That was fun to watch.
we've got a lot of people going wide at the moment. We're getting some really fast times, but some proper sketchy laps at the same time, to say the least.
Oh, definitely. You know, that's always a theme, especially here in F2, as the lobby timer is now running out. And
Oh
we
my
still
God.
see Mr. Spooky Scary just finishing now in the blue car also. That looks very much like the high-tech.
Yeah, so Spooky Scary couldn't steal back pole, keeps it with a 14.06, so he'll be on second on the second row, I believe. Yeah, with skill max on first, unless we have any penalties. We've had quite a few recently with grid drops, but we'll have to see if we do have any. I don't know what was going on with Spike. I was watching the stream. That was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, did he even say? Or I don't have a clue. It was, yeah, interesting tactics to say the least.
Yeah, but you know, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Still clean, and we got qualifying done. And now that you're here, we can just chat, and this won't be super boring where I just sit here in silence and have the intermission play, so that's kind of nice.
Alright, we'll go for that. I'll keep this screenshot up so I can actually see the timings of people. Yeah, so we've just got the wait until we start the race now whilst the FIA sort out penalties. That'll be Stevie for the first time. Love to see that. Yeah, we've got a real variety when it comes to speed, but at the same time, we don't have anyone like scarily slow. Like we don't have any 17s, I don't think, and I'll take that because you know when you've got people like myself that are several seconds off the pace, it goes very well in the race, and by very well I mean chaos in turn one. But we've seen it in the past, Peffz. I don't know whether we'll see it again with crashes into turn one because Brazil with the uphill, it's completely blind into turn one.
Of course we'll see crashes into turn
Yeah.
one. What the fuck are you even talking about?
Yeah,
What do you
I
mean?
Palomino last week, the South African Grand Prix, that was, I mean, it's two back-to-back turn one chaos races because, yeah, Palomino with an immediate hairpin because who don't want an immediate hairpin? And then, yeah, Brazil is interesting. I mean, I love the track, but it is, yeah, it's got a lot of crashes. It is really crazy.
It does, but you know that's part of the charm.
Yeah.
I'm not really looking at anything interesting, so I'll put where's the music? I'll put the intermission, but we'll keep talking, so that I can just do some stuff in the background, maybe help fill out the spreadsheet.
Alright, so
When people are already going at it, very nice. Jordy yesterday actually made a really funny mistake. He screenshotted the like the results, but he didn't it was 18 people, or he was the 18th person. So it only ever shows 17 people at once, right?
yeah.
So what happened was he didn't scroll up, so we didn't have Scollop's time.
How did we get through that one then? Was it
Stream.
Alright, okay. How far up the grid actually was in the end? Was it the top end
Pretty far up. He got almost. I think he almost got a podium position, or maybe I think he did get a podium position actually.
Yes.
Maybe not, but pretty close.
MP the best, no bias there. None at all. Yeah, no, Kimo, that's right. There's a lot of track limits on Brazil. I was looking through the penalties, and yeah, it seems like it's bound to happen on a track like this. People going wide, sometimes straight into a slowdown, or sometimes just losing time. But yeah, no, it does end up with a lot of track limits. So hopefully we've got a nice clean race today. F2 is I don't know, I've not been here for every race, but it seems, well, kind of inconsistent. Sometimes it's the best racing in the world, like better than F1, and then the rest of the time it's an absolute shit show, which we love, but you know. It's a fun job for the race directors.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, you enjoying the break from having to scream at little children all day.
Trust me, this is fucking awesome right now. I'm just chilling, just talking. I'm like just kind of looking at this stuff. I don't even really have to like be stressed about anything. You know, I know Stevie's taking care of it, and I'll just be leaning back.
Right, as you see that, look in penalties real quick. By the looks of it, no surprise, someone's requested skill max lap time. But you know what Skill Max is like. That's 100%. I mean, we could have a track limit or two, but he's so fast. I wouldn't be surprised if that is a completely valid time.
So right now, Skill Max is on pole by 2/10, or not quite 2/10.
Right, so it'd be 2 track limits to lose his pole to Spooky Scary, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he should be fine. We'll have to see. Looks like we've got 1 crash incident with VTAC for a brake check. That doesn't sound too good. Who was the driver that basically flew when you were inviting me, by the way? And I didn't see a name for that.
Spike.
Ah, right. Okay, no surprises there. No offense, Spike, but offense mean. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's just been. He's just moved down to F2. Actually, yeah. Spike was up in F1. Realized he's just not as good at. Wait,
No.
what?
Spike
Oh, no, he went
moved
to F3.
Spike went to F3, but he's here today because his tennis match got moved, so he's able to drive.
Ah, that's. I was gonna say, yeah, he's just reserved a lot in F1. Right. Okay. All right. So he's demoted himself down all the way to F3, but he's realized he doesn't actually need to for this race. Right. Okay. Slightly confusing, but it's fine. Right. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. I was gonna say. I want to try to get this safety car sorted. I've got an Audi. It's completely unrealistic, but it looks beautiful, so I don't care.
VTAC is a fucking idiot. He literally submitted nothing.
Wait, what?
He submitted a penalty against Mass Gaming. Neither of them were on a fast lap, and Mass Gaming was like he was driving directly behind Mass Gaming. And then Mass Gaming braked and he had to swerve, and they weren't on fast laps. Like,
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hang on, let me just change the safety car. Wait, yeah, no, VTAC, I've not had much interaction with him, but I've seen he makes a lot of penalties. I don't know if, unless that's just me getting him pointed out with the orange, but yeah, no, VAR 3, so reserving this race actually.
it seems to be the case, yes.
Peffz, I'll stream quickly. The stream itself will see it, but if you have a look, I've got a safety car that you think's gonna be. Actually, no, it does look pretty ugly from that angle. Just have a look.
Fuck. Never mind, same thing.
You just brought your other account in?
Yeah. An accident.
What do you think? Mid? Good? It's the stripe that's throwing me off. It was very quickly put together.
For what? What's this for?
Safety car.
For
You're
who?
looking at the stream. It's just a generic safety car. I was bored. I think it looks pretty nice, but you know, with Audi coming into F1.
Oh, fair enough.
Ooh,
I have a blue version of it. Wait, let me join your game.
Would that be using 2-take-1?
Yes. It would indeed.
And how many times have you promoted them this stream so far?
This stream I actually haven't.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I mentioned it to you quickly, but
yeah.
I can even show it on stream here real quick. So right now, Ray, I want to join Alfie's lobby, and Alfie is an asshole, so he does not want to invite me. But I'm smart. I went to recoverykings.net, used code Formula5 with a 5, not a V, in checkout, and I got myself a very nice mod menu that actually was delivered to me, and they didn't scam me because it's a service that I trust, and it's a very good service. They even have like really nice customer service, surprisingly, which is cool. And I got myself a mod menu, and now I can just join Alfie. So I go to the social club browser, look for Alfie with an underscore and a 1 for an I, because he is a little twerp. So then I just see him here, and I click join, and fail to find session info.
I know why. Actually, the reason would be is because I've got 2-take-1 on, which is currently blocking Peffz from joining.
See, so if
counter against it, I've just realized, yeah, that's on.
Prevent your privacy from being. See, this is a perfect demonstration. I can't join you, even though I have a perfect menu. So your privacy for protection, because we don't encourage griefing other people, and this is for protection. We use this stuff for protection. So here's a perfect example. I can't even join Alfie. I can't do anything about it. I
Yeah,
think I
so
even
that
have
means-
you added as a fake friend. Yeah, I can't join you. It doesn't. It says you're not in a session.
Perfect. Yeah, no, it means our races go smooth, hopefully, most of the time, apart from the drivers themselves. So we don't have any interruptions compared to before we had the likes of 2-Take-1 from Recovery Kings. That was interesting with the 45-minute delays whilst we had modders joining the lobby.
Alfie, are we
Yes.
live right now?
We are live. You can hear us.
Could I drag Peffz into a different call quickly?
I can just mute here and unmute in the
yeah.
other one.
Alright, okay. I'll try and start.
No, as in FIA matters. So, can't be told to
do
drivers.
you want that to be on stream or no?
No.
Just put
Alright.
on interview with music for a minute.
Yeah, then
Alright,
we'll
we'll
be
back
right
in.
back with the race, and thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be right back. I'll unmute on the stream here. So we'll be back very soon. Skillmax has been put back for 50 seconds for 12 track.
9. Where's the extra?
Oh, sorry, 9, of course. 9. Over 6.
Was not a good qualifying for skill max.
No,
Yeah,
it was.
you guys do not want to see that map time. Well, if you do and you're not in the server already, make sure to join through the link in the description and you can see that atrocity of a map. I mean, we were talking about how that's probably a genuine map because he's such a good driver, but we may have jinxed it there because that was not so nice. Anyways, we'll be starting shortly. Has been. Yeah, so that is skill max to the back of the grid. 19 below.
Yep. Oh, I still have to turn the music off. Fuck. The theme is nice, but it seems like it tends to be very loud. I'll turn it down actually, since it doesn't need to be there.
Let's just put copyright music in. There's actually a majority in the 14s, a couple in the 16s, only 2 actually. CEO of Sigma, what a atrocity of a name, and Mr. Brian, but Mr. Brian the GOAT. Peffz, who allowed that name?
CEO of Sigma?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I genuinely don't know. He really wanted the name. He insisted on it. It's his brand.
That's such a boring name compared to mine, which is very different at Alfie. You know, because I'm that creative. I had to, you know.
Fair enough.
Alright. We are starting the lobby now. Let's see if it goes to shit. Have you turned off the... Oh wait, no, you wait till we're loaded and usually don't we? I'll get an announcement ready to let people know again that we're gonna have brum cars, go lights out.
Wait, I'm stuck on the screen. Did something happen for you? Okay, there we go.
Oh, there we are.
Okay, let me get my bets out. MM7, definitely a lot. That guy a little bit.
See, unlike Peffz, because of 2-take-1, well, provided to us by Recovery Kings, I don't need to bet on people because I'm already rich as fuck. Rick, actually, we're family friendly. Starting about...
I'll make sure to turn my my horn jump on here with my 2-take-1 menu from Recovery Kings, so that I can go off track.
Alright, is the screen turned on?
Yes,
right.
it is.
I don't understand you viewers. We have more people spectating during penalties, but less as soon as the lobby begins. That's why I announce it to you every time. Right. Back up, so. Beautiful Peffz. I've just realised, where should I put my car so it's not in the way? You know,
just up somewhere. I usually put it on a ledge.
Ah, okay.
I'm just voting Skittles.
Whoa.
Sorry, I just had to bully Skittles. I'll actually go into the FIA drone here with my 2-take-1 mod menu by Recovery Kings. Not by, from. Like they gave it to us.
Let me go into the drone. Why not?
I'll be in the FIA drone, kind of watching the cars go to the grid here, as both safety cars are lined up on the grid. Skittles now going.
What's PTFX?
Animations, I think.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that's just
or like kind of something like that.
Alright, okay.
Not for right now.
So let me just check for now. So I go into spectate, I go into lobby, and then where?
No, you just go into online, and then it says online players is the first one, and then you go into a player and go spectate.
Alright, okay, perfect. Oh, I've just... hang on, how do I unspec... Alright, okay. I presume I should probably land. Right, it looks like
did Stevie forget his mod menu?
Ah, did he?
I don't know, he's just driving around.
Huh. Yeah, I don't really know. Right, we will be starting shortly, just getting ready to call out the order for the grid. We want to get them all started as quickly as possible. Oh, is he going for another lap to get a safety car?
I think he needs to because he forgot to get his 2-tag-1 mod menu provided to him by Recovery Kings. Not even a joke. And now look at this fucking misery this man is in. This is because he forgot his mod menu. This is why you need a mod menu.
Oh, he's calling people out. It looks like we are starting. Spooky Scary is leading them away. Qantas is miles ahead of them. We are fine though. Yeah, cars are being led away from the grid to start the formation lap for the Brazilian.
Why are you faster than any driver?
Alright, he's waiting now. Actually, with 2-Take-1 sponsor from Recovery Kings, I'm gonna change the weather quickly because I can't see shit.
Oh yes, absolutely. The weather is terrible, so for convenience, there we are. Actually, I'll do clear, or maybe let's look around. What's the nice weather?
Sunny's nice.
Neutrals. Neutral is very good.
Alright. Oh, we've got a nice pink safety car.
Yeah, I think extra sunny will do it. Yeah, the safety car is beautiful red Ferrari here today.
Yeah.
It's the Ferrari Recovery Kings safety car.
A few people not been called yet. Alright, okay. We've got people going now. It will be a few seconds till we do get lined up.
Now
Qantas
Stevie's got it.
Yeah, leading people to the grid now. Alright, that is the last car away from the grid. Skill Max, that is unfortunate. From pole to P19, he is away through turn 1 now. I don't have a clue when it comes to tyre strategies for this race, unfortunately. So it'll be a lot of guessing game. Right, let me get an announcement ready for...
Oh, I need to turn my game sound down, actually. Because it is very loud on stream. I always forget. As we have the cars lining up on the grid here. Spooky Scary on pole has the inside for the first corner. Behind him, MM7 joining him on the front row in the Prema. Then Boren, Joran, the Campos driver behind him. Then Versatile in the MP, the second Campos of Robert. Then VTAC in the VAR, Sensi in the ART, it looks like. The special livery. Mass Gaming in the Genzer. Pascal Frost in the ART. Course in the other MP, wrong color. Yokobib in VAR. Spike for Trident. Play One for Charuz. Dimux for Trident. And then we have some other drivers still coming around now. Morty for Carlin. Or no, that might be UNI or Dams. Yeah, UNI or Dams. I don't know.
Alright, I have announced everyone about the stream. Yeah, it looks like everyone is on the grid. We've got safety cars ready, helicopters ready. Stevie.
Oh my god, Stevie just started the countdown when not all the cars were on the grid. That's super fucking funny. He's a mad lad.
Well, we'll see how this goes. Okay, now Spike's taking the piss and calling green flags. Alright, are we ready? Are we on the grid?
Tell me when the countdown starts. Tell me, you gotta have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights out. I don't see them. I only see MM7 POV.
Right, we've got green flags. Stevie has called green flags, and we are counting up now. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, and 4 lights. We've got 5 lights.
Oh, we have a false start in the back.
Oh, it's lights out and away we go. A false start in the back, but we are away at the front into turn 1. It's going to be chaos. Let's see at the Brazilian Grand Prix. We've got a little bit of contact. A few cars getting pushed wide. We've got 1 car off for now. Everyone else still going very smooth. Side by side, the front in a bit of a trim. We've got a lot of contact at the back. 1 car into the wall next.
That's a safety car. Surely that's a safety car.
That's a safety car. That is a safety car. Alright, the race has been neutralized. Yeah, it was no surprise. It's a Brazilian Grand Prix. It happens. We got away very smoothly at first, apart from that false start back. I don't know who that was. We need to verify. But yeah, no, we had some very clean racing until the end of the first sector there. Some heavy contacts and some demotions to the back of the grid there. We'll have to see. Skillmax still in 18th, so he's only moved up 2 places. I thought he'd get a lot more than that, being a driver of his level. But yeah, that is that. Race neutralized for now. We need to see. I'm going to assume there'll be damage there. I don't know about you, Peffz, but that looked heavy on some of those cars. Yeah, safety car plus 1 lap confirmed by Stevie there. So we'll have 1 more lap of safety car before the race begins again.
Pascal Frost lost out a lot of places. He's in second to last now. He started 10th in the other ART. His teammate, his CEO of Sigma, in 17th, not doing much better.
Oh wow, yeah, not going too well. So Spooky did retain the lead. I don't think there was many position changes up front.
Mass Gaming gained 4 places. He went from 9th to 5th.
Yeah,
so
take
looking
that back.
good actually.
No, he's 4th actually currently. We'll have to see if we've got anyone going into the pits here now. I'm going to assume it'll be backmarkers if they do. Someone must have reported damage. Yeah, we got one car back of the grid there. That is Jay-Jak by the look of it, who was complaining about a brake check earlier, is now into the pits with damage.
The safety car is going a surprisingly appropriate pace.
For once, yeah. Very good.
People aren't keeping good distance, but the safety car is keeping like a nicely consistent speed. It's not randomly accelerating or braking. It's just going at a slow, consistent pace everywhere, so that you can always judge like the gap to other drivers. It's really nice.
Up to 18 viewers now. For anyone that's just joined the stream, we've had lights out at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Unfortunately, you have just missed that. We had a surprisingly clean start into turn 1 apart from a few cars off, but it was turns 2 and 3 where we had absolute chaos, several cars going wide and 1 or 2 into the wall. We had safety car unsurprisingly called, but it will be going in this lap, as Stevie, the race director, has just confirmed. So through the final sector, Iceflake will slow them down and then will escape, giving Spooky Scary pace as leader. We'll have to see what sort of restart he goes for here, because Brazil, it's an interesting one for the restart, because obviously you do have to accelerate out the final corner. But,
it is indeed, and you never want to be going too early, but you also can't go too late, because then you're causing incidents. Advantage your rivals a little bit.
You're cutting out a bit for me there, Peffz. I don't know what's happened, but yeah, safety car is away, and we will have green flags momentarily. Spooky Scary now in control of the pack. He slows them down. He's gone for it. He's accelerated. He'll be breaking through the final corner, and he has had a good start unless he goes wide, but no, he gets it well. Third place Prem MM7 doesn't though. Mass Gaming, who's already gained 5 positions, is just behind him now. Apart from that, everyone is still consistently spread out with 1 to 3 car lengths between them all. We'll have to see if we have much action there, but yeah, no, very relaxed for the time being on the safety car restart. Further back, we've got a bit of side-by-side with the MP. Oh, is that a special livery with that bright blue there? I haven't actually checked. We'll have to see later on.
Who do you want me to spectate? There's a lot of people in the back right now. It looks like Sensi might be involved there.
We could stay in the sky for a minute longer, or we could go down. Yeah, people are very spread out, but oh yeah, at the back we've got side-by-side with a VAR, and hang on, I really need to see who these cars are. CEO of Sigma, I believe.
Yeah, so in the back, a lot of drivers out of position today. You see Skillmax in the back, CEO of Sigma, Sensi, and Course. They're all extraordinarily fast drivers that have been put out of position here today. And they're now looking to catch back up. Of course, a bit of desync here and there, but they're all really hungry for these positions now. As we see Course actually getting pushed off track by Yokobeep. So very dicey there. As he still fights for the position. Course definitely in the MP. Defending for his life right now from Yokobeep. As Sensi is creeping in the background, looking for that position as well. Curse will be enabled as they cross the line here, and they'll all be dumping their full tank because they are terrified of losing position. And that is actually Course making a move on the inside of Play 1. He has to defend, but he goes deep into the chicane. Course now on the outside has more traction and goes through. Play 1 further loses out. Yokobeep now on the inside, of course, has to give that up, but definitely gained on Play 1 there. Play 1 totally compromised now. Sensi going on his outside, and Skillmax also boosting past. The Charouz driver there losing out like 4 positions in the span of 1 or 2 corners. And he's still under attack from CEO of Sigma, who's now also passed.
Wow, that was close, to say the least. Yeah, we're still going side by side. That's Skittles disconnecting, but we don't care about that right now. Yeah, some amazing moves there. I'm surprised we didn't have a huge crash. Sensi just about surviving.
I'm gonna go to the lead here real quick, because they also... Actually, no, never mind. Borin. Let's pick up with Borin. in the high-tech, there he is.
Oh,
Currently behind Spike, still running ahead of him. Then comes Robert, and then comes Versatile in 5th place. This train of 4 cars here forming. They have a huge gap to anybody else behind, as we do see some overtakes in the background. But these guys definitely engage in much closer battle as Spike goes for a move on Robert. Robert is going to come back at him though. Spike defends on the outside, keeps it ahead for the moment. I really got to pick up with Robert here. Holy fuck. Oh, and Spike now on the outside of Versatile.
Yeah, some contact as well. He's going to try stick it there, but he gets pushed wide. Yeah, hits a slowdown and a small skid for him. He does send it down the inside there. He's defending for his life.
Robert gave him a lot of space there. That was very nice.
Yeah.
They're all desyncing a little bit of netcode for all the drivers here, but it's looking clean so far between them. Borin, though, creeping in the background now. These battles have helped him significantly.
Oh, and that's going to be an overtake on Spike into the... Ooh, Spike just has to brake. Was that Robert there making the overtake, followed by... yeah, who's in the Prema there, or the red car? Sorry, the
That's
special...
Borin in the special
yeah.
high-tech livery.
Yeah, sorry, throwing me off slightly there. Oh, we got contact! Spike crashes out Borin! Borin is off! He's into the wall! He's going to have to wait to re-enter safely. But he is gone. He is back. Spike carries on forward now. He's got a huge gap in front and behind because Robert is ahead now. But oh dear, that's going to be a slam dunk of a penalty there.
We'll go to that was probably lag, honestly, and might have not been slam dunk. We'll go to further back. Skillmax has made his way all the way up the grid now. There's a battle currently being led by Course in 8th. Then comes Morty in 9th, very close behind him. Skillmax, Dimax, Sensi, Yokobeep, and Mr. Brian. All of these cars extremely close together as Skillmax sends one down the inside on the car, and he comes back at him. Skillmax off. That's the championship contender, one of the few people who's still mathematically in it, crashed out there after having started in last place.
As well. Gets overtaken again. He's still fighting though, but he has to back out. Oh my god, how many positions was that? That was way too many. Yeah, straight to the back he's gone.
So much work just deleted there as Dimux actually goes past. Oh wait, wait, who was that? Oh, wow, holy fuck. Morty gets crashed there in the final sector.
Yeah. He's gonna have to wait to range safely. Yeah, that's from with
so
Brazil.
Many collisions here today.
Yeah,
hugely unfortunate.
We expected it, but not on this level. Further ahead, actually, we need to have a look. What the chuff? What's happened to them? That's a VA off track. Sorry, I'm going to have to check that out later. Yeah, we had a car just go sideways across track and completely die.
Sensi wrestles his way on down the inside of the Trident of Dimux, making that beautiful overtake in the first sector. Now up the hill, looks to be comfortably ahead. Dimux not really any threat to him right now. It was a very nice overtake, but Dimux goes down the inside in the hairpin. Sensi just has to back out of it. Dimux is hoping for a good exit here. Sensi tries to go around the outside, but it's not enough. He doesn't make it all the way past, so he has to back out again. Dimux...
Yeah.
Oh, they're sliding with netcode through the chicane, but they both made it cleanly. And Sensi just wasted a overtake he basically had in the back there. Dimux able to retain the position, and Sensi now boosting. But Dimux doesn't even need to be going all that defensive because Sensi just has no chance.
And I was about to say, Brian did actually catch up. Someone was starting at the very back of the grid. He's made a great play all the way up to 11th. But has just fallen off through that final sector. Sensi now with the Kers on the main straight, goes side by side and takes a position. Different Kers usage by the looks of it from them here. Sensi just needs to block it well and get a good line. He does.
I want to watch Skillmax real quick because he just made it past. Never mind. He's still in. He gets crashed again by Borin. No! Another 3 positions gone for the Prema. This is not his race.
Yeah, Sensi as well is just about escaped. Dimux is going for the move down the inside. I know we can't see that, but what a move that was. He sends it. Oh, okay, let's disconnect. We're fine though. Not a driver. Yeah, Dimux takes that position back. You want to be watching this, Peffz, because Sensi with the Kers around the outside. Same move again. Goes to the inside as he gets blocked off. It's just a waiting game for Sensei now to see if he can make another move, as we've seen before.
Oh wait,
He's
we
gonna
just
sit
had
behind.
both marshals disconnect. I think there's only Iceflake left.
Iceflake. Oh, and Sensei goes for the overtake with the curves on the back straight, sneaks it up next to the curb. What a move that was. Just gets past. Mr. Brian, by the looks of it, on Dimux now. All three of them very close through the final corners now. As there's a small contact, and they're going side by side now. Dimux crashed out by Mr. Brian, but Mr. Brian goes into the pits after causing that collision. There was really no need there, I've got to be honest.
That was
And
kind
yeah,
of rough, yeah.
that'll be Sensei escaping from Dimux. I doubt we'll see much more for a while now.
Oh,
Both with
further
great
ahead,
players.
who's that? That is Versatile. Who is he battling with? Oh, just goes on an overtake around the outside of Robert, but Robert wrestles him for that position. He really forces him to go wide. Versatile behind for the moment.
Yeah, both using the curves in the back straight here. Looks like they've calmed down a little bit now. Hang on, who's that?
Oh,
further back?
Versatile lifting through the chicane, so his tires will be very warm right now.
Switch to Boron Asteroid. I need to check that. It looks like they were going side by side there. Yeah, just ahead of who's he in front
Play
of now?
one.
Play one. Yeah, they've slightly spread out now, but they were literally going side by side through that second sector. Boron using the majority of, by the looks of it, all of his curves to escape Play one, and Play one using his on the very back straight.
I'll go back to Versatile and Robert because they're closer
Ah.
and further up the field.
Yeah,
Versatile into turn one now. Doesn't look to be very close, but Robert is definitely running here in the Campus. He started in 6th place and is currently in 5th, so he doesn't want to lose this position. Versatile started in 5th and is now in 6th. So these guys actually just traded positions since the beginning, and they're both looking for to get past the other one now. I can see in chat, yes, Acid, he did indeed have 9 track limits on his qualifying lap today, so he got 3-second time penalty. And he just got fucked. Oh, sorry, he just got absolutely screwed over so much in the race. It was really bad.
Yeah, I'm flying around now, see if I can find any action. People are starting to spread out, no doubt because of the crashes, but also a lot of pitters at the moment completing their pit strategies.
A lot of the great battles we saw here in F3 were from people just coming out of the pits and then fighting over position for a few laps. That was really fun. So once we see the pit strategy here come into effect, that will definitely be some good racing again.
Scary and MM7 both in the pits now, about a second between them in there. Yeah, looks like MM7 is just stopping to change his tyres as Spooky Scary pulls up. Actually, we could have some action here. No, still slightly spread out, a few car lengths between them. Yeah, pits completed for MM7 and Spooky. I'll keep my eyes out. Yeah, no, they're on the verge of some really close battles here, but still at the moment, just trailing a bit.
Mr. Spooky and MM7 are on fresh tires now, though, so it's going to be interesting to see. Spike already getting very close to course there. We'll pick up with his POV. He's absolutely hunting the MP down here. Holy shit. He has so much more grip through these corners, you can really tell. Ooh.
Hang on, where are we? Trying to find you now.
Oh my god, almost hitting him through the chicane. Now just inching ever closer to the back of the MP here. Spike, of course, being very, very, very used to hunting down MPs for position. You know, I beat him to the F2 championship last season. But he is gonna have some of that PTSD to fuel him right now and to get this position over course. And I believe he will, because he's been absolutely on it. And he is a good driver. His move to F3 now, still questionable, but there goes Spooky on the downside of Spike, actually. Spike with the switchback, though, makes it back in front. Nothing Spooky can do.
Yeah, still going together. It's going to be into the chicane next. Slightly spread out now. We've got to see how the lines are. It looks like Sensei's just trying to catch up to them as well.
It does look like that, but Spooky's dropped back so much here. I thought he'd be much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robert now takes first.
Oh wow, that's gotta be. Hang on. Oh yeah, no, he did move up into the top 5. Yeah, no. Tire strategy's completed up front, I'm gonna assume.
Oh, Versatile and MM7 are fighting very closely, actually. Oh, MM7 just dropping down a bit now, as Versatile uses his curse on these back straights, but I assume that MM7 will just have used his curse. Further ahead, Robert and Joran, the two Compost drivers currently in the lead of this race. They both look to be going into the pits now. We'll see where they come out. But that is Versatile and MM7 on the pit straight now. MM7 has a lot more curse, but not enough there. We'll actually go to Robert because he'll be coming out the pits right around now. And he might be joining with quite some cars. Yes, he is. Mass Gaming. Oh, as Mass Gaming just goes off track there.
Yeah, is that boring though, making a move on Mass Gaming? It is into turn 1. Or is that a
beautiful move?
Yeah, it is. Amazing move there. Yeah, no, Robert and Joran were very close, but now they have slightly spread out. Looks like they are on the exact same tire strategy though after picking together.
Well, I mean, they're teammates.
Yeah, sometimes teams try to go directly for it, or sometimes they try to do the opposite so that they can have, that, well, security, I guess, if we do have anything like a safety car.
Ooh, Versatile, once again getting hunted down by MM7. He's much closer this time around. As he, I think, uses curse there, but I'm unsure.
Yeah, I'm on board with MM7 now. We'll have to see if he does catch up. People are starting to spread out a lot, as you can probably tell. Ah, that's Versatile into the pits, yeah. So MM7 takes the lead here. Peffz, you might want to keep an eye on that. Versatile could come out into heavy traffic as we've got a second pit there. Is that Sensi into the pits? And course, that is going to be interesting to say the least because we do have a train on the main straight now. Let me switch away from MM7 because he has clean air for days now. He'll be completely fine on his own.
Versatile coming out just behind the recent pitters of Joran and Robert, but I think Versatile has some more pace here actually because he's just been absolutely rapid all race. Starting in, like I said, 5th, fighting with Joran and Robert, but he does look absolutely hooked up today. As MM7 now has an enormous lead, so does Spooky Scary over the remaining podium positions. Position and the fight over it.
Yeah, I need to check the standings actually because I presume at this point in the season, 8 races in, things will be getting quite interesting now. Although I doubt anyone will be challenging Prema. They are, I mean, you can see it right now, MM7 in the lead. As that's Versatile with a contact.
Oh, this is his rear wing!
That'll be his rear wing gone. He's going to have to be careful through the final corners. Yeah, as he gets overtaken by Spike and...
Oh, he can't be defending like this. He can't be defending like this. Good.
Yeah,
very good
don't know what
there.
That was. Right, yeah, Versatile. Commentator's curse. He is... his race has gone to shambles now. I mean, he's just come out of the pits as well. That's going to be infuriating for you.
And yeah, that was just him as well. That was of no fault of anybody else.
Yeah.
We'll go to Spike though.
Sensi and Play 1 might be side by side as we speak, actually. Hang on, you can.
I see them in the background. Sensi seems to be passed for now.
Yeah, it's just as soon as they overtake, I catch it.
Yep, same, always.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Oh, looks like it's going to be a switchback though. Sensi does keep the position for now. I was looking for a move there, but he doesn't get it.
CEO of Sigma is still hunting down Skillmax here. But they were closer together 1 second ago.
Yes, Skillmax up to 12th now from his start in P19. Been involved in at least 3 or 4 crashes.
Oh my god! Freezy's in the chat. Hello, hello, Freezy. He just joined when an MP crashed. Hey. Great.
MP represent. And
literally.
Talking of MP represent, Versatile, he has come out of the pits and he is down in 14th. So he's out of the points by a long way. He can still get back in it. We know Versatile, we know his pace, the practice he puts in, and his driving skill. But it's a hard one to recover on a track like Brazil. I mean, a safety car is possible, but we are starting to spread out a lot. So I don't really know. I haven't checked on Stevie. He's kind of been having quite a relaxed race, I assume. Apart from
probably.
a few I mean,
Oh, and Mr. Brian goes
good.
wide in the last corner and crashes into the wall. He's gonna go to pit. V-tagged and was hunting him down. Now has clear air ahead of him. Great for the stream, of course. Joran, I want to watch him lead the cars away. Yeah, currently in 3rd place. Oh, and he has to defend. That is Mass Gaming on the inside.
Just makes it past. He's going to be hunting for that position now. Is he going to use his curves or wait for one of the later straights?
In the background,
out
Spike
back,
on the
yes,
inside,
Spike.
of course, makes it past. Beautiful overtake there. Sensi creeping in, course, using his curse to get back in front of the Trident.
Joran
Sensi
as
now
well.
very close.
Yeah, Joran uses his as well. No position changes. The main straight we're on to now. Very close battle. 5 cars involved in this train. It's going to be who's got more curves here. Still very evenly matched at the moment. Yeah, so we've
all
got
of them seem to be holding position, but they're all very, very close.
Yeah, so Mass Gaming, followed by Joran, followed by Course, followed by Spike, with Sensi in the back, trying to look for an opportunity there.
We'll do Course's POV as he is in the middle of this fight right now. Sensi looking so close to Spike through all of these corners. Got to be careful with that ping. Spike making a move on the outside. Course actually forces him off track.
Does. Yeah, but Spike not done yet. Down the inside, he's got the tighter line. It's a lot of wheel to wheel. They're still going. He's gonna have to give the
Course
space.
forces him off track again. Wait, let me. I'm gonna call a lap check
later.
there. 1 second.
Yeah, please
Spike, Course just forced you off track twice, so that's 6 seconds of penalties for him. Make sure you clip that and send that.
No bias there, but yeah, Course is escaping now. Spike's had to back off, and as we say that, Spike has been punished. Sensi overtakes. Spike really losing out. Course still ahead. Sensi now catching him. We'll have to see if he makes the same move that he did onto Spike. He goes wide though, temporarily.
I think that was desync.
Yeah, by the looks of it. Yeah, no, it's hard to tell when it isn't. His Sensi goes side by side.
Oh, and he's ahead though.
Someone.
He
Whoa.
is very much ahead of Course. He's gonna have to be on the inside, braking a little earlier here. Course almost on the outside. Doesn't make it past though. Now has to deal with Spike again, who's gonna be furious from before. Moves to the inside to defend. Sensi already gaining a little bit of time on the MP right now, but Spike very much in the hunt now. Goes a bit wide out of that chicane, but is just glued to the rear spoiler of Course right now.
Course almost got a taste of his own medicine from Sensi there, but Sensi does keep it clean and on track. Spike is now looming behind him. He's going to use curves around the outside. We've seen this move so many times, but to be quite honest with you, I don't see much point in it because it doesn't really work out. He goes wide. Spike now.
That might have been an unsafe re-entry.
Yeah, we might get away with that, but yeah, Spike gets his revenge, takes his position back. Course on the curb though.
Course might have overtaken off track
close.
there.
I think there was just 2 tires on track, barely.
Course, did you just overtake off track, bro?
But Peffz, we don't complain. This is some actual racing. And Spike goes for the move. He doesn't even wait till the main straight. He goes on the entry course again on the outside. He pushes him to the side over.
Oh, Course just crossed the pit exit line.
Yeah, no, in all fairness, that was Spike there. Doesn't give him much room, and Spike goes into the wall and loses some time. It looks like Sensi, is just ahead now of Joran. If you want to switch over to that, maybe.
I'm seeing it in front of Course as it plays out, but I didn't catch the overtake, unfortunately.
I will keep watching them ahead for now. But Sensi with his pace, I doubt Joran can do much. But you know,
I see Iceflake jumping in a safety car in the background.
Yeah, no, I have to say, I know I'm not a pro driver, but using your curves around the outsides here doesn't seem very beneficial, to be honest with you, Peffz. I don't know if you could agree with that. I guess they do just want to use up the curves.
You really don't want to be on the outside, on that corner into the chicane. You just really don't.
Yeah, I mean, you're either going to get pushed to back off, or it's going to end in a very nasty crash. And when I say nasty, I'm very, very nasty.
Yeah.
Sensi hunting still. He's catching Mass Gaming now on the main straight.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just behind him now. I doubt it'll take much longer for him to catch him. Let me try.
Where the fuck is Sensi? I can't see him. Wait, there he is.
There we are. Yeah, just behind him now. His pace is amazing. Faster lines and everything. Catching up, uses his curves. Is he going to make a move or is he going to wait a little bit?
He's gonna force him to defend on the inside, takes a better line, and that's Mass Gaming going wide on exit. Sensi makes a pass before the straight. Beautifully executed there, just forcing him into a mistake, making him defend. Mass Gaming now floundering as he goes wide out of the 180 corner, and now has Joran on all over his back.
Got very close to some contact there. Lucky escape for them. Sensi not with a good line.
Spike made it past on the outside of that corner, but he crashes. They come together on the exit of the chicane. We could just see it in the background. Course devoted down, might have damage as Spike takes that position definitively.
We keep switching between them. Let me find Spike quickly.
You kind of learn throughout the lobby, like when it goes on, you kind of learn where people are.
Yeah. Sensi a little bit wide, but still his pace is absolutely astounding. He'll be fine.
Oh, Spike self-served on Course. He actually waited for Course, it seems.
Oh wow, yeah, but is he gonna have more curves here? Was that his game plan? Because he will on the main straight. Does he have enough though?
No,
is he gonna pull out for an overtake? He doesn't. He plays it safe. I mean, it's a risky one. You can try it, but into a blinds turn one like that, it's very, very dodgy to say the least. But he will be right behind him now, and yeah, as we uses his curves, gets right behind him. MM7 just taking the lead ahead. Actually, is that a fight? Yeah, that's a fight for first with Spooky, Scary, and MM7. If we want to switch to that, we do still have Spike behind Course, but yeah, Peffz, you might want to check that.
Oh, Spooky, Scary just spun out on the back straight.
He knew we were watching. Damn it, Course. Still ahead now. Spike just behind. Hang on, is it Joran catching up to Mass Gaming now? But actually, as I say, that Spike goes side by side, uses his curves and overtakes. Course, a lot of curves used there. We'll have to see how much Course has. Yeah, Course is going to pull out side by side. Spike going to force him to defend. He gets pushed wide again. Spike goes for the switchback. Is he going to try to stick it side by side? No, he'll go behind again. Try to get some extra curves. He's proper on him now. Yeah, takes it wider to get that better exit, and he does. Uses his curves early there. I mean, I know that he's getting that position, but it is going to allow, Course to do exactly this. Is he going to get a taste of his own medicine? Is Spike going to force him to back off? He doesn't even need to, but he goes wide. Course overtakes out of turn one, and that position is back in the hands of Course in P5.
This is an amazing battle going on between these two drivers. They're pushing each other to the limit, but they're keeping it respectful.
Yeah. Spike in the inside again now. Is he going to give him enough space? He kind of does, not really.
But also no disadvantage to Course there, so I guess.
Not the position, so it doesn't really matter. Once again, uses the curves around the outside. He goes really risky, uses a ton. He's going to have to lift heavy. His lines are going to be interesting to say the least. Yet Course is right behind him now. And most likely with a lot more curves, side by side. Both of them using it. Oh, this feels like there could be a contact, but we're still going from now. Boring is caught back up. Course takes a position again through this third sector.
Oh, but he gets a poor exit of that corner, though. Doesn't really make it through clean, so Spike is right back on him. Is he able to send it down the inside once again here? He's more conservative with his curse usage this time around. He goes for the boost down the inside. Is Course going to be able to cover him off? He's just ahead. Spike can still send it down the inside though, and this time he really pushes him wide. Is Course now on the inside for the next chicane? Is he going to keep it ahead here, or is Spike going to be able to go for the switchback? Course swerves to the inside to defend. There is contact. All this time they're fighting. Boren is catching them, and that is Spike over the apex prop, now blocking Boren. Course is going to be running away from it, and that is
Boren through.
Getting punished again. This time, him and Boren coming together for the second time this race, but this time Spike on the shorter end.
What a battle that was, but well, no surprise, it did end in a collision there.
I'll get a cookie. I'll be right back. I want to eat some.
Alright, okay. Looks like we will be spectating Spike for now. He is on his own for now. I'll see if we can find someone else. Spooky Scary was with other people, but it looks like it's calmed down for him slightly now. He's lost a lot of positions. He's down in 12th actually. That's really poor for Spooky. Yeah, he will not be happy with that.
I mean, he had completely bursted tires. He had to go to the pits without rear
right,
tires.
okay. Yeah, I thought he just had a small spin. I didn't realize it was that back.
No, he got really fucked.
Yeah, Spike on the main straight. Looks like he'll be on his own for now. But as I say that, Sensi out of the pits. We'll have to see if he catches him here. Is he going to make a move on the inside? No, he backs off for now. It's smart. I would not make a move
Sensi
there.
is going to be on soft at this stage, I think, or maybe mediums.
Most definitely. Can we get a lap check, actually? We're in the 37th minute, so we are the majority through the race. Up the hill now, Spike with his curves. Is he going to make a move? Nah, he's being smart, because in case you don't notice here, he takes a very wide line so he can have a faster exit. But Sensi doing a really good job of blocking until now. Yeah, once again, does manage to pull it off. Spike's going to go down
on the inside. He has it done. He's on the inside. That's all you need.
Yeah, but as you say that, Sensi, he'll be coming back on these next 3 mini straights. Sensi will not want to give this up. Looks like he's saving it for now for these next two. It's a win game as Sensi goes for it. Yeah, he goes straight past. Will there be any more changes, or is that confirmed there? For Sensi, it looks like it's in the bag, as he can start building back up now on what's most definitely the soft tyres with his pace in the stage. Oh, we got contact there, and that's Mr. Brian disconnect. We need to find that, actually. Is that a retirement? Obviously, I'm not in the call, so I don't know. We will check on that, because that could be, yeah, a disconnect. Alright, okay. I feel like we would have heard about it if it was on track. Also, I don't know if this is disconnect, but say something to Spike about track limits just so he gets scared. Actually, no, a lot of this is desync. Yeah, Sensi and Boring, the teammates, both of them ahead now. Spike just having to back off. Doesn't want another collision again. I might have a check on Spooky Scary, actually, if he's got into any more action.
There is no car on track.
Alright, we are green flags for now. We're very calm up at the front by the looks of it. MM7 still in P1, Robert P2, and Course P3. Let us know in the chat, is there anyone you want us to check in on? Anyone you want us to spectate, or any questions you got? Let us know.
I see Dionys is getting, putting the emote in chat. Yeah, that was one of his drivers disconnecting there. Yeah,
unlucky Denises, that is a tough one. Qantas is one of the two Campuses in the front. Who are the Campuses? I don't actually know, Peffz. Is that...
You know what I do know? Mr. Spooky Scary is in a tight battle right now. As he overtakes Mass Gaming for 9th position, puts the Genzer into... Wait, is it Genzer? No, it's...
Well, he comes back for whoever it is. Mass Gaming makes the move into turn 2. A poor exit for Spooky Scary. Still just in the points, actually. P10, getting very close to the end of the race, but 1 point is not what he will have wanted, starting from P1. He's going to try catch up to Mass
Teammates, Boren and Sensi are close together. Sorry, I'm having a croissant.
Versatile at the same time. I don't know if you've just switched. Make some really nice move there on skill max. Both of them have been crashed out a ton this race, but both of them now back into the action. Have a look at that. Yeah, still. Oh, we've got another disconnect. We have another disconnect. That is the CEO of Sigma. A horrendous name and a horrendous disconnect. We'll have to check for that. Peffz, where we spectate him right now.
I'm looking for the car.
Alright, okay. We'll keep an eye out for that. I'll keep my eye on Versatile for now as he goes round. Skill max getting very close to him, but just having to back off for now. It's still very close. Very, very good pace from both of them. Skill max with more curves here. Goes side by side into turn 1. Sorry if you're not watching this. I'll just audio over it. Versatile with an amazing switchback on the exit of turn 1. But Skillmax will most likely get this again. Is Versatile going to go for another switchback? No, he's pushed to the outside there.
Spooky Scary in the background, though. They're catching up as these guys are battling. Mass Gaming and Spooky Scary are still looking for these positions as they're going side by side here through Sector 1. Spooky Scary keeping it ahead for now.
This could become a very interesting four-way battle, to say the least. As long as we don't have any contacts with the likes of Koss and Spike we had. But yeah, very close just behind there. Side by side there. Peffz, you're going to have to commentate that. I can't actually see it.
Spooky, Scary, and Mass Gaming going through the chicane there. Mass Gaming on the rear wing of Spooky, Scary. No space left, but no collision either. But it is looking safe on track as of now, so I will be going back into spectator POV, but I just had to hot swap into the FIA drone real quick here with my Recovery Kings mod menu. Alfie, did you know about RecoveryKings.net, the only and the best place to get mod menus for GTA, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Call of Duty? I've trusted them with my money, personally. They are a great service and literally the best place to get any menu for GTA for your modding service needs. We use them for so many things: custom safety cars, the FIA drone, spectator POVs, making the track look nice with custom weather overrides. We could even make this a night race if we wanted to.
Wow.
And all of the onboards, everything always brought to you by Recovery Kings. They provide a beautiful service. You can use code Formula5 with a 5 for 5% off.
That sounds amazing. I might have to go do that after this. No, I'm
Right?
joking.
Gotta steal your mom's credit card.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I'm going straight for that. A wide range of mod menus as well, from the likes of $5 or $7. I don't know the exacts. Up to some very VIP menus. As we say that, do we have some? We've got a very big train there. Further back in the third sector, spreading out a little bit more. Who are we looking at the moment, Peffz? Because I know Versatile hit again, actually.
That is Mass Gaming, Boren as Spike, and Play One. As Play One is absolutely glued to Spike's rear bumper right now. Course not far behind them, going through the last corner now. Let's see if anybody goes for a pit here. It doesn't look like it. They're all gonna go for another lap. Let's see how it equalizes under Curse with a spectator leaving there.
Yeah, no more cars disconnecting, thank God. Yeah, it's still very close at the moment. Play One losing a little bit of time on Spike, with Course catching up now. Course going from into the top 3, down to 10th now. Play One goes for a move around the outside, just has to back off for now. Oh, and that's Course going side by side with him. Play One just about gives him enough space. Both using curves up this uphill. Spike just ahead. We may have a contact here. Oh, and that's Play One completely backing off. I don't know what happened there. He just stopped turning. Peffz, we're about to have a repeat.
So much time.
Course and Spike. Here we go again. It's gonna happen. Let me switch over to this again.
These guys.
Oh, and in the back, Play One has spun out in the chicane. We'll switch back.
Just missed that.
Yeah, just spun out. He's got another car just behind him now.
Skillmax is going to be getting that position soon.
Yeah, but we'll go back forward to Course and Spike, who are right next to each other. Course just behind. A lot of contact between these two the entire race. Whether that happens again, we will see through the main straight now. Both are going to be using the curves here. It's about seeing who's got more, who uses it first. Course uses it first. Both have an equal amount, though, into turn 1, about a car's length between them. It's going to come down to pace. Peffz, could we have a lap check now? Because I really want to know how close to the end we are now. Because it seems like we're getting very close.
So ask for a lap check. I don't know. I'm not. Oh, right. I am in the call. Never mind. I'll
You are in the call.
What lap are we on? Awesome. Thank you. 30 or 31.
All right, actually, I'm at 30 or 31 out of 35.
Oh, and that's a collision there!
That's 2 cars off! That was a huge crash there! Peffz, were you spectating that? I didn't see the entire thing.
I saw that entire thing, and Boren losing out immensely there again in this race.
Oh my lord, that came out of nowhere. That could have been very easily a safety car, but luckily, well, not so luckily for the drivers involved, 2 cars off there. And that leaves Course and Spike on their own to carry on with their battle.
It's almost poetic.
And for anyone wondering, MM7, no surprise, still in the lead, still in P1, still a huge gap with Robert in P2.
Oh, Mr. Spooky going side by side with somebody through the... Oh, shit. Through the first corner. Joran. He is going to come back at him here, though. Ah, he's not. Okay, he saves his curse for the time being. Mr. Spooky making a lot of mistakes, but still in 4th.
Yeah, there's going to be some mixed mentalities here, because whilst it is all or nothing for some drivers, some people just want to bring it home at this point in the race. So we could have a few sends and heavy defends. as we are on, I think, the 32nd or 33rd lap now.
I'm gonna get some strawberry jam for my croissant.
Okay, Peffz has a croissant at 10 p.m. Alright. Just normal European stuff, I guess. Spooky Scary, I believe we're still spectating. Just ahead. He's made it back up to 4th, an immense comeback. For anyone that wasn't here, Spooky had a spin and then lost his
I also
tyre.
got banana milk, bro.
Oh my god, how close are you to your fridge? He's so quick.
I have an apartment.
Oh, Faz. I can just imagine a 6'8" man running across for the banana milk. On the main straight, Spooky gonna
like
be using those.
Literally, like, dressed in all black with makeup on, just going for the banana milk and the croissant.
Oh dear. Yeah, I've just got my cat sat on my bed, confused why I keep screaming about this geezer called Spike every 2 minutes.
I was just gonna go spectate him, actually, because he looked to be quite
Yeah,
close
let's-
still with somebody else now, Mass Gaming, behind him.
See, I mean, I know we don't like Spike. I'm joking, but he is very interesting when it comes to the races. He's always in the action. I can't deny it. Yeah, it goes slightly wide side by side. That's Teton disconnecting. Got me scared. Again, a lot of wheel to wheel on contact. That's going to be a switch back there, but slightly has to back off. Who actually is that? Is that Mass Gaming?
Yes.
That is Mass Gaming. Ooh, Spike goes slightly wide, but fine for now. Yeah, looks like he will keep that position. Yeah, by the end of this race, things are starting to settle down. I won't see many more position changes. Actually, we've got Boring and Course, so you don't have to switch over, but I might check on that because they were looking very close there. Actually, no, by the looks of it, Boring has made a mistake there. Skill max intense, so he's gained 9 positions this race. There's no surprise with his pace, but still only 1 point. It's not what the champion leader or potential championship leader would want. But
Well, his teammate is currently like has double his points or almost double his points. So.
Oh wow, yeah. Sorry, I've been watching F3 more. It's been very interesting, but yeah, no. MM7 really on top this season compared to Skill Max. I mean, Prema's going to be happy no matter what. But still.
Spike went very wide there for a second.
I might have to do another check in a minute because we will be coming on to the last lap in this. Ooh, is that side by side ahead? Is Spike and Mass Gaming? Hang on. You're eating that croissant, aren't you? Right. Spike. Oh, right, okay. Looks like we may have had a small error from Mass Gaming. Spike has a bit of distance now. Honestly, as soon as I switch to them, that's when they back off. Teton deciding to spam leave and join, lovely. Yeah, Spike escaping now. He is in the top 5 and does have a decent gap. Only a few laps to go here at the Brazilian Grand Prix for F2.
Oh my god, Robert is going to take this P2.
Oh wow, yeah, he is.
And
Sensi.
Jordan is going to take this P4. Bro, Campos, the Haas Academy, has having a wonderful day.
Yeah, they will not be complaining, to say the least. And I have to say, a very deserved race from a lot of these drivers. In, I'd say, the top 10. Versatile and Skill Max, the recovery drivers of the day, are back up into the points. If we had anyone else that's crashed out, apart from that, it looks like everyone has made a recovery. Yeah, Boring back up into P8. Spooky Scary back down to P12 from pole. Spooky is not going to be happy after this, I've got to admit. He's going to be frustrated to say the least. But, and that is MM7 finishing the race. He crosses the line, an easy finish for him. In P1, he's got plenty of distance between him. Spike and Mass Gaming still together. Yeah, Robert and Sensi will be our podium finishers just behind, unless they somehow bottle it at the very end, but I don't see how. Spike and Mass Gaming still fighting to the end. Spike uses his curves, he just wants to escape now, and he has for now. It looks like everything will be confirmed. Yeah, I can't wait. We're going to have Sensi in the call for interviews. That is what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, make sure you stay around for that, guys. As we have more finishes across the line, Sensi finishes P3, Jorin takes P4, Spike takes 5th, Mass Gaming very close behind in 6th, and Boring in 7th. Then Skill Max, then Course, and Versatile. A very competitive top 10 and a very interesting top 10, to say the least. That is the top 3 instantly into the call. We'll be ready for interviews very shortly as the backmarkers are starting to finish the race now. Peffz, is that croissant of yours finished?
It is indeed, and so is this beautiful, beautiful race here on Brazil circuit. Always one for the history books, honestly. Today it was MM7's day in Prema, looking very dominant this entire race. Just kind of took the lead and didn't look back. Bit of a rough start there, MM7. I saw you didn't get off the line so well. What happened?
Oh, well, I was on soft, so they have less grip. So Joran overtook me. I think he was on hards, must have been. At least mediums or hards. And yeah, so then he overtook me, and then there was a safety car. Then I got past him. Then Spooky was defending well. But yeah, he made a mistake, so I got past, and then I was just building the gap and managing my tires.
That sounds like honestly, that sounds like you had a really good race. I hope I hope you enjoyed Brazil. It's a very skill-heavy track, so always quite satisfying to drive for me personally.
Yeah, it was quite nice.
Love to hear that. Our second place finisher today, really, really good job, Robert. Looked like you were up and down positions throughout this race here and there, but you came out on top, or well, almost on top in the end. What was your race strategy, and how did it go for you?
If he's there, Robert?
Robert or Quantos?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I actually don't know how they made two softs go that many laps. My softs almost couldn't make the last step. I almost got fucked up on the last step. I made like two mediums, then softs at the end. I didn't know the tire where that.
Honestly, it got you the result in the end, though. You can't argue with that. And what a result it was. Really, really, really good points for the team today. So huge congratulations to Campos for that. You guys are going to be doing quite well in the championship, I'd imagine now. And then we have our third place finisher, Sensi. Sensi, looked like a pretty good race for you today. You started pretty far back for where you finished.
Started dead last.
Oh, what happened?
Well, first turn chaos. I got knocked down from P13 all the way back down to what, P20. I don't know how many drives are on the grid. But for my last race here, getting ready for my retirement. Brazil, amazing track, allows for some amazing racing. And I can't really complain with another P3 when I start all the way from the back.
Yeah, what a way to end it there. I mean,
Right.
we were watching you, those trains. Yeah, your pace was phenomenal, and the overtakes just as good. Yeah, you steamed straight through the pack.
I was
And
gonna
yeah.
say, I just remembered. I literally saw Sensi in the beginning in the back, and I was like, oh, that's Sensi and Skillmax together. They're in last. They're out of position here today, so there's some great battles there. But you made it all the way back to third. You finished on the podium. You were in the same position as Skillmax was, and he only finished in
Skillmax finished in
8th. So you did way better today. That must feel quite satisfying. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, this is just what racing is, bro. I encourage clean racing because this is same thing with Hoover. This was the most amazing race I've ever had. Like, I love battling with people. I love just showing off my true pace, and my focus for the rest of this season is getting ART back up there. So my goal is move on elsewhere, and yeah, this is a great way to wrap it all up.
I respect that, and with that, we basically there you have it. We're looking at a beautiful rest of the season here in F2. It still looks to be very, very exciting, especially with Alfie maybe soon joining F2. Little sneak peek there.
Depends how we go. Depends how we go.
But maybe. But until then, thank you guys so much for doing the interviews. Thank you so much for racing and giving us the beautiful entertaining that it was. And I will see you everybody as well in the stream and you guys next week for F1 Round 8 Brazil. And until then, have a wonderful rest of your weekend and enjoy the Grand Prix tomorrow in a real F1. Good night and bye-bye.
Bye. We're clear.